Hey, what's up everyone? This is not going to be your typical video. Sorry about yelling right away. Says a lot for this day, doesn't it? This has been one crazy day. I want to make some more videos earlier. I had plans to make several, but this is the way the day has gone. So, they randomly shut my father's phone off this morning, and he had no way to contact anyone. He didn't have a way to contact work. He didn't have a way to contact us. And he had to call a random phone from a random phone and he said, get this sorted out, get this situated. And, he's a truck driver, so he's out there on the road in the middle of nowhere by himself and no cell phone now. So there's no way for work to text him. And so the new company that's running that has been emailing it. Well, I'm managing the emails. And then the new company needs a social security card, a copy of it. So I've been having to go on the Social Security website, and I had to sign him up for it. And AT&T activated the new phone they sent him, but he doesn't even have it on him. And then it started typing crazy, so I had to go into the settings of that new phone and adjust it. And I had to adjust the new phone where he could type on it if he were texting anyone. And then I had to go and add his important contacts, his work contacts, his friends, things like that, and family. I didn't put everyone in there, but I added several to the sim. So now he's out in Missouri and has no way to contact us or work. So that's the way that's going. And then we were on the phone all morning with AT&T, and we finally got a hold of someone from Texas. And this woman said that a lot of people had that happen to them today. They deactivated their phones early. They're not supposed to do it until the 22nd, which is next Tuesday. And they deactivated them early. And she said that shouldn't have happened, but it did. And so she said it'll probably be early afternoon or late afternoon. She said probably late afternoon before they reactivate my father's phone and keep it working until next Tuesday. So now we've got to look for another phone for him to get or use the current one he has. She said that, you can get an older one. She said, but the only ones that'll work are the Galaxy phones. She said it looks like that's all that he'll be able to use is a Galaxy phone. The A or the FE, which she called that an older phone. And I'm like, the FE's just last year. That's what I'm using. And he's not good with tech. He's not good with technology, so I can imagine how he would be with a smartphone. But I set up that new phone that they have with him with email and all that. So he'll at least get notifications of emails from work on the flip phone. That basic free phone they sent him. And they didn't activate my mama's new phone, but they activated his. My mama's old 3G phone is still working, but his got deactivated. Even though I had been on the phone with 8 different representatives, multiple tech people, and they all said, yep, you're good to go. I pinged the phone. His phone will continue. You can't believe anything these phone representatives say. You can't believe anything they say. And I said, so his phone's active, correct? And I said, it's an SMG9, whatever, I told them the exact model number and all that, IMEE number. And then they told me, yes, it'll work. It's going to work. It's going to keep working through the shutoff date, after the shutoff date. And I said, his service will be uninterrupted, correct? And they said, yes. Now, they shut him off. Early. And apparently he's not the only one dealing with that, but he's in the middle of nowhere, so he's out by himself in Missouri and has to be on call for work. For work and us as well. And they claim they'll turn it on. And tomorrow he has to get his blood work, his physical done. They have to get hair follicle tests, the physical work done. They have to get all the new stuff done. Well, I signed him up to get a Social Security card copy but the problem is the card won't get here until after the company starts, the new company takes over, and they need his information before then. And he doesn't have a physical copy of his Social Security card anymore. It's pretty crazy. Everything has really been really busy. And so I've been on the phone with them and our internet provider. They keep messaging me telling us our bill's past due because... they kept calling me, telling me that, which the shutoff date's the 25th. But I'm like, well, first of all, you know, they were calling me ahead of time before it's even due, which is wrong. And she said my number's not even in their system, so they should have been calling me. My mama's number's the only one in the system. And so they said, it's just a spammer. They said, block us. But then that'd be blocking the company. It's crazy. And I was like, we're 100 and something in the negatives because we had to pay the phone company to keep our phone service going. Yeah, well, phone service going. Well, apparently they shut his off anyway. So it's been crazy. So we told the internet provider, well, we can't pay that right now anyway because we're in the negatives. We're gonna have to get that bill paid when we get the finances available. Then my father's coming in tomorrow to do his physical in the middle of the week to do his physical for the new job, the new company. And so we don't even know where the place is at. They said they're going to do the physical work. Hopefully he can give me I can give him the other phone. Hopefully he can give me whatever I need and sign the digital signature to send us the Social Security card, and he can consent to it, and it has to be him doing it on the phone. And then after that, we've got to get more work done. We've got to go to not the boss, but actually, he is the boss now. He's the official boss. The camera detects movement every time a cat even goes by outside, or a leaf falls, or a limb moves. But the security camera, Mercury, Genie. But we've got to go out there and try to see if he has if he has a copy, not only of his license, the front and back, but a copy of his, I filled all that out with the Social Security Administration, but I've been filing all week, actually forever feels like, but the actual copy of the card, we're going to have to find out whether, I'll just call him Mr. J, we're going to find out whether he's got the copy of the social card or not, Social Security card. Because if he doesn't, we'll have to wait 10 to 14 days for them to send us another one when I have him fill it out tomorrow. But he's got to fill that out. He's got to fill out his... I've got to take a picture of his physical license, front and back, that card. Daddy's got to digitally sign a form with his digital signature. He's got to sign it, about 15 forms, I think, tomorrow when he comes in, and he needs to be there when I do the Social Security thing and all that. But then AT&T shut him off on the road, so I'm not able to talk to him on the phone at all. I'm not even able to talk to him, and apparently that's happened to a lot of people. So right now I'm working with his phone that they sent as a replacement, and he's probably not going to like that one as much. But the only other alternative, they said, is to get another different phone, change the data plan, but they're grandfathered into a 2 gig plan for a flat rate of $40. And if he gets another phone, it'll go up to $50 a month for his plan. But our bill's already $178. There's no telling what it'll be next time. But that is what they've been doing all day. So I needed to vent. I needed to share. I just had to tell. I have spoken to so many representatives. I've chatted in the chat. I've talked on the phone. And you just get the runaround. A lot of times you get a foreign voice, you can't understand them. Or an AI chat bot, some AI bot that you can't talk to whatsoever. Or you get a hold of someone that doesn't understand. Finally got a hold of someone from Texas that was helpful. She was helpful. She gave her work cell number. And I added her to my contacts so we could talk. I texted her a little while ago and said that his phone still wasn't activated, She said she'd escalate it, but she didn't respond back right away at all to my text, so I don't know if she got it or not, but she said earlier she'd escalate it to the claims department. But it's a runaround from everything from having to fill out the Social Security stuff to I'm having to file all this stuff for him, and it is insane having to. One person will tell you one thing, the next person you get a hold of doesn't even know what the previous person was talking about. They said, we don't know, I don't know what you're talking about. Then she finally got a representative that was able to give her the codes to look into my conversations. I told her the date, and she looked into all my transcripts of my conversations on there, and she said, I am sorry that those people told you false information, that they'd be able to keep his phone active. She said that was lying, and they should not have done that. So that was done, and apparently they lied. So this AT&T crap is it's getting on our last nerves. Not only them, but the internet provider company claiming that they weren't the one calling me constantly on my speaker and on my phone when it came from them. I don't want to block their number because then I won't get any. It makes no sense. So they've been messing with us. AT&T's been messing with us. Oh man. Now my daddy's on the road with no way to contact. So we're gonna have to go in tomorrow. We're gonna get up early tomorrow. Gotta talk to him. Gotta meet him over at his workplace. Then I've got to find somehow to get his driver's license, his identification information, Social Security information. I've got to get the copy of the card somehow or other, which will take longer than what the company needs to get it. And I'll have to have him digitally sign tomorrow. I think that's what we'll have to handle tomorrow. And several things we need to do in the home front, but can't do right away because of all that. When it rains, it pours. For frick's sake, for crap's sake, man, I'm telling you. And then I've got to set up this AT&T micro tower. But I can't do that at the moment because we might get a call, and if I'm in the process of setting it up, then we won't receive the call. So it's kind of crazy. I need to do it when he's home. So I've got to set up the tower. Gonna have to do the installation process. I've got the Cell Booster app on this phone, and then gonna have to set that up before any of our phones will work here. Well, mine will, but theirs won't. My parents won't. Without that, they might get a little bit of signal, but not very good signal. And they said that's been shutting off hospital information. All this switchover has been shutting down heart monitor information, the help I've fallen, I can't get up stuff. All that has been messing up because it ran on 4G or 3G. But it has been insane. It's been an insane day. I needed to rant. I needed to share. Tomorrow is going to be busy, like all day, taking care of the filing of the rest of the information, taking care of the AT&T information, my father's phone, keeping it active, and then having him to have that other phone while the other one, when the other one deactivates, and he can use that new one, trying to teach him how to use that new one. Then go to AT&T tomorrow, take care of that. Go to the boss at his workplace and try to take care of the Social Security information, his driver license, all that stuff, the identification information. Try to get that sorted out with Mr. J, I'll call him, because I don't want to give any names. But the application process got to be finished with 15 different other documents with digital signatures, just kind of approving with his confirmation. That's what the new job's requiring. It requires a lot of digital stuff, and I'm the one that handles all that. And a lot more phone calls tomorrow, and then setting up a tower. And then I'm losing my voice here. I've been talking all day to different people. My mama and I both have, and he has no way of contacting us at all right now, so that is not good. She said during the afternoon it'd be done, but I don't know. Yeah, during the late afternoon, it's still, the phone they sent us is still active, so It's crazy. All these companies, you get a hold of an AI robot assistant, and then you talk to someone, they don't even sound human. And then you get a hold of a foreigner you can understand. Then when I'm trying to go in the chat, I get a hold of people who are not helpful. And then claiming they've solved the issue when they never did. I saved transcripts of it, then they saw those transcripts. I even gave the chat ID, and I've been working for weeks on this, and I got nothing but lies. Nothing but lies. If he got a smartphone and he switched over to away from the grandfathered plan, they said because we've been with them since 2007 that they would give us the deal. You know, we'd get to keep the 2 gig of data only on their line and keep mine on the unlimited elite unlimited, the ultimate, the highest tier. But they said I need to take a nap. I've got to take a nap. I've been up since yesterday. Sometime yesterday. But the Elite is what I'm on, and then they're on the 2 gig, which you cannot have anymore. The 2 gig plan of data, they're just grandfathered in. And if he switches to a data plan for a smartphone, he'll no longer be able to have that, and our bill would be well over $300 if they did that, or 300, 200 something dollars. No one needs that kind of a bill. They said it would go up over $25 if we switched him. So if he remains how he is but still gets a smartphone, it would only go up $10. And it's like the craziest runaround. They want to charge you like $300. It's insane. They want to charge you like $300, and it's just like, and we're on auto pay and paperless because of they claim to bring it down $30. Bottom line, we're paying out the wazoo, and he still has no phone right now. And the only ones they sent my parents are the Cingular Flips. Cingular Flip. So, which does get basic email, video, takes videos and pictures, and but any little bit uses up data on the go. So I turned off his mobile data because I didn't want him using it up and then not being able to get it when he needed it. So it's really just, it's been a crazy time, and I've still been trying to make videos though, unrelated to what's going on, but they've shut my parents off, well, my father, who's on the road, not my mama, who's home, which is weird. They shut him off on the road a week early. 6 days early. It makes no lick of sense why they do that. Anyway, she said she'd get it switched back over and his other card activated by this afternoon, which afternoon is already here, so anyway, if that doesn't work, I'll have to talk and chat in the chat with AT&T on the app or website later tonight. So my father's in the middle of Missouri and has no cell service, so that's just lovely. And we've got a busy day booked tomorrow. Don't know when he's coming in because he can't contact. We're going to have to be there all day and then do the medical work, Social Security Administration information, get his information, his card and his identification information, file that, put that in, talk with the boss, try to register all that in there, and then have him digitally sign all his signature on all 15 of those forms on my tablet and phone, and then send it to their servers, and then have them send us a copy of the card just in case as well. So, got a busy day tomorrow. Please hope and pray it goes well. That's all I gotta say. Alright, I've worried you all enough. Much love. Crazy days.